Welcome to gold analysis for the first week of October. Same analysis as last week. Last week's analysis played out. Price tapped into 1849.5 and went up to 1910. You can check that out in the weekly recap. So what we're looking for is essentially the same thing. 1910.5 is a major level. We need to break that in order to push up, right? Otherwise, market is still making bearish structure in the higher time frames, right? So it can reject 1910 and head down to 1874.0 first. And once that breaks, that's going to confirm to us that that lower high has been made. And then we can push down to 1850. And then once that previous low breaks, then our low target is 1812, which is the next daily target, daily level, right? So essentially it's just higher, lower high being printed, right? If this lower high does get made, then we can head down to 1812, right? Otherwise, we have this bullish scenario here. So, and we see that price is tapped back into broken market structure. So this is also a key level. And we'll just go over and we'll draw out the levels again, okay? So the reason I have 1910 is because all these wicks here, where is it? 1910.5, 0.5, 0.00 works a lot nicely. You see this? So currently, just by looking at this, we have a high, lower high, lower high, lower high, potential lower high, question mark, right? So you have 1910, and then we have our next daily level at 1812, right? You see this price activity right here, 1812. And then we can go into our lower time frame. So 4 hour, let's check that out. See 1910, we tap. Every time we tap, we push up, tap, push up. And once we broke 1910, we several retests and then continue down. Okay. One of the next level we have is over here, 49.5, right? You see, we tapped into it last week and then price pushed up right to 1910 as we tapped into it. Okay. And then we also have level right here, because you see these wicks here pushed up, retested it. Even here we're consolidating between here, but as soon as we broke it, we got a retest and then higher lows being formed. We eventually reached 1910, right? So, and even price activity right here and right over here. Okay, so maybe something like this, and the next level is like up here, like here-ish. Okay, I'm just gonna actually use the horizontal ray right there. Next daily supply. This is your market structure that price is currently at. Okay, and you see how candles are closing here, right? So really we might see something like this. Just gonna draw some of these levels out a bit more. Out some zones, right? And then move this one down here. So essentially, we can be looking for something like this. Retest up, and then market will start producing bearish structure, break, retest, and then eventually, you know, sells, even safe sells up here if you see rejection. And once this low gets taken out, then you know we can head down to 1812 over here. Otherwise, let's say some fundamentals change and price just pushes up, breaks above 1910, then we'll have to wait and see how price reacts here and then push up to 1961. Otherwise, head down to 1812, right? Pretty simple. Analysis from last week followed through. So we're just gonna be watching price through these levels, and these are the only higher time frame levels I will be using. Use them at your own, use them with your own way. Don't blindly trade the levels, right? And last week we saw like price rejected this level exactly. Once we broke above here, retest, and then we reached 1910. And you see now currently price is doing this. So let's say price comes up, and right, you can either wait for this or wait till price breaks down below 1875, 1874, right? But that's still 400 pips. So there's a lot to capitalize on, right? But just be patient. But yeah, that's analysis. This is gold. Put in the description below. You can check out the link. Thanks for watching. Quick analysis, straight to the point. That's how we do it. All right, take care.